Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope and pray everyone is doing well and is having a blessed Ramadan. Indeed, the month of Ramadan is blessed in multiple ways, and it resembles the prayers that we perform daily in that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordained daily prayers for us so that we can dedicate a certain amount of time in our busy schedules to now devote to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and turn back to Him. And we're instructed to do a number of things which, if done properly, can educate us how to behave outside of the prayer as well. So for instance, in our prayer, we're instructed to keep our gaze in a particular place. We're instructed not to speak except that what we're allowed to. We're instructed to keep our tongues moist with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So once we're done with the prayer and we now return back to our normal activities, we should also inculcate these qualities by controlling our gaze, controlling our tongue, continuously remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a daily practice which helps us better ourselves. The month of Ramadan is very similar, except it's more on a yearly basis. That for 11 months, we have a very normal, monotonous schedule. And now we're asked to get out of the normalcy of life and turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there are many ways that this can benefit us, particularly by adopting and inculcating certain qualities in this month that we can maintain outside of the month of Ramadan. With 10 days of the month behind us, now the question comes, what can I do before the month slips away from me? And rightfully so, many people are now rushing and hastening towards doing as much as they can, increasing their worship, increasing their recitation of the Quran. But I personally feel, for my own benefit, I try to maintain two qualities. One is balance. That yes, I want to make sure I increase my worship. I want to make sure I increase my recitation. I try to do as much as good as possible. But in the same breath, it's important for me to remind myself that let me not overburden myself to the point that once the month is done, I look back and I sigh with a sigh of relief, saying that, oh, finally the month is done. Rather, it should be enjoyable. It should be something that I'm able to manage. And hopefully, once the month comes to an end, I can maintain these qualities outside of the month as well. The second quality and trait that I personally would like to inculcate in these middle 10 days is balance and consistency. Consistency is key. Istiqamah. Because if I'm able to do a small amount of a'mal, actions, worship, then I can do my best, level best, to maintain those outside of the month of Ramadan. We learn from a number of authentic hadith that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ahabbul a'mali ila Allahi adwamuha wa in qalla." The most beloved of actions in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are those that are consistent, although they are very minimal, even though they may not seem a lot, but they are consistent. So when I'm trying to meet my daily amount of Quranic recitation to complete the Quran by the end of the month, let me not make it a burden. Also, when I'm trying to pray salah and trying to pray tahajjud, let me not make it a burden. Yes, I'm going to exert myself, but not to the point where I now look back and say, you know what, the month of Ramadan is done. I can now sigh with relief that it's completed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to inculcate balance and consistency in our lives. Ameen. Wa jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.